At
dating
this
apps.
point, I'll be like, I'll marry myself. To every mom out there, that I would just say don't think of the society first, think of your child first and be kind to them. Yeah, so I went to this solo trip and then I met this guy. He was in my dorm only. And the world which they have created now, it's a very fake world which people are living in. And that can be only about trying to fix the image which people think that they have of you.
So making
Every
it more
single day.
relatable, yeah. What is
Making it
it?
more relatable or something that, let's say, I am Manish. So I can't post something like this or something like that. So when
I
you do
know
that,
what you
when you do
mean.
that,
Yeah.
you sort of ground yourself.
Right.
And you're being so authentic. And what people also like here, if you're thinking about the people, is that, oh, ये तो हमारे जैसा ही है.
हाँ.
Right, because I feel right now that's what people are looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what people think is, oh यार इसको तो बहुत मजे हैं, ये है वो है. Because that's the only thing you are showing to people.
Right. Right.
You're not showing the reality. You're not showing what is actually going behind.
And what are the pains and sorrows and difficulties and challenges as well?
You are posting the content you posted, and then after night you're depressed because you have nobody to talk to.
No talk. Yeah, you're lonely. And especially in a city like Mumbai, because you tell me like, abhi na 4 years now you've been here, na? Kitna?
Yeah, 4, 5.
4, 5 years. So you said obviously your initial time was difficult and everything, but abhi bhi, like, do you feel settled? Do you feel settled in terms of like, just feeling at home, or you still kind of go back to ki nahi, ghar is ghar and this is just my place of work?
No. I think I can't live at my hometown now.
Anymore.
No. Whenever I go, like this time when I went, I was there for my passport and everything. So I was there for like some 20 to 25 days. And I was like, I just want to leave this place.
I feel the same about Aurangabad, so I totally get that.
Because, kya hai? Freedom. Another thing is that what you do here, you have your work, you have your people, and there is so much of, it's not also about the acceptance, but it's so much about you can easily breathe here.
Or is it more like you being yourself? You can be more yourself here, hai na?
That's what I'm saying. Because you can be yourself and you can breathe easily. You don't have to rethink of कि oh shit, मैं ये चीज कर रहा हूँ, अभी मेरे parents साथ में है, so मुझे ये नहीं करना चाहिए and all of that. There are so many layers to it. And here, because I live alone, so even if my parents are coming, I still feel I'll feel different because
listen, that's the whole point of, like, that's the difference between living alone and like living with parents. And once you've tasted the other side of it, it's hard to go back.
Exactly,
I agree.
But now when my mom come or my brother comes, they come, so it doesn't feel like that I need my space. Because I think we have that understanding of, okay, my mom doesn't like it though, but I've made her understand that, why don't you go out and just be with yourself for some time?
Spend time on your own. Listen, I've told my mom, she doesn't like it either. I don't know. I don't know. My mom is still not doing it. Yeah, look, here we are.
You should. It's very important.
It's so important. So your mom's now enjoying it, right?
Because initially, they did not even know that this is something which is, उनको तो लगता है कि तो कोई पागल ही करेगा.
हाँ, कि अकेला
क्या कर रहा है?
अकेला क्या करेगा? Yeah.
This thing. So if I'm going to a cafe and sitting there for like 2 hours, they'll be like, तू पागल हो जाएगा अकेला किसके साथ? I'm like, no. No. So there is this understanding of giving each other that space. Right. Which I think was not there, but I've really worked on that, और मैंने build किया उनके अंदर भी. So now that is there for sure. But talking about Mumbai, so whenever I enter to Mumbai, land Mumbai, or come to Mumbai, it always feels like I'm back to my home.
That's so nice, and I think that's my love for Bombay. Yeah.
But I think it really depends on where you are staying, your home, your house.
In terms of like, in the sense, in Mumbai, kahan pe ho?
हाँ, मतलब how much your home makes you feel homely.
True. True. But also as a city, I feel like just Mumbai is a city. See, for me now, even like wherever I'll go in India also, like, but, or abroad, there's no place like Mumbai. Like, you just feel like अगर मैं रहूंगी long term कहीं जगह पे तो मैं मुंबई में ही रहूंगी. मुझे वो नहीं
I
feel
feel
होता है.
this is home to me, but if I want to like live in a city for like my entire life, I won't live here.
Where would you live?
I live in a very slow pace city or gaon or somewhere like that.
And
Or
why?
at least I'll travel for the balance.
For the balance.
Because I think either you find people those who balance you, which is important, but not every time you'll be able, because not you don't have so many people, but when you have like different places to go, you sort of ground yourself in a way that you know that because you're sitting, when you're traveling to a different city, when you're traveling to a metro city where people know you, you're sort of famous, so it's sort of you somehow you live to their expectations, which like I so want to just wear like a sando and a pajama and go out in chappals. And I sometimes do that.
Yeah.
Without having any this which I am able to do, but I'm not sure if everyone is able to do that or can do that.
It's tough.
Because it is tough.
It is tough.
Because we live in a world where we also have our imagery and people also have our imagery, so we live by both.
Both, yeah. Internal conflicts and then the environment. Yeah. So it is complicated again, and it takes time.
It took me time, but I've come to this place where I'm like, I don't care about people.
You've come to this place very soon. Let me tell you this, right? Because it took me like in my 30s. I'm like this comfortable now. In my 20s, so no way.
Recently, so like I shave usually, but I cannot keep shaving because it's really harm my skin. So I just give time and my beard grows and I sometimes look bad. Okay, that's what people say.
Acha, people say you look bad.
So now what happened is I met this friend of mine a few days back and we were going live because we just posted a video of together, a series. This is how you wear a sari.
Acha.
To promote that, to talk about that, we were going live and it's like, what is this, Manish? And I was like, what? And I'm like, ये तो बहुत बड़ा लग रहा है. And I was like, why didn't you shave and all? We are going live. I was like, what? I am okay with it. I don't have a problem.
And did you do it the way?
Yeah. And in the video also, I did not put any makeup. Acne was there and everything. And I think that really comes from within you, and it's a lot of self-work.
100%. It's so hard, like because I feel like because you were, and I think it has to be the other way where we need to start pushing that change within. Because if you listen to someone and then you're like, हाँ जाके मैं shave करके आता हूँ, then the whole point is lost, na? And this is what happens with a lot of us. Like even I struggle at times. You know, if someone tells me कि what is this, or what are you wearing, or what are you looking like, I immediately like get a bit, but it took me time to kind of just be like, हाँ ठीक है, but I like it, na? Like I'm okay with it.
And that is difficult.
It is very hard.
And that is not something which you can easily do because it's a long journey.
It is.
Like you have to have conflicts with you. You have to have like, even if you're not liking it, you'll still go out.
Yeah, like step out. Like you're just like, even if you feel like lying in bed all day, but you're like, nah, I'm going to get up, get ready, like step out and do this. And these are those steps.
The uncomfort places.
Yeah.
Which makes you feel comfortable about you and your.
How have you gotten to become so mature? Is it the life experiences?
You can say that.
Is it just you always, like very self-aware?
There was this one more thing which I have been hearing this thing since my childhood, even when I was 13. That ये बहुत mature है, family में बहुत mature है. So I don't know, maybe I'm keeping up to that expectation of people, but there is a child also inside me which I love. पहले नहीं था. It wasn't there. So I would say till I was 17, 18, the child was almost dead because of so many things which I was doing and so many experiences which
they to say the inner child to should never like die.
Time and now I'm like full jolly also and this also and that also.
I like that. Like see,
the situation.
No, that's really nice.
It took me a little more time.
So what do you do for fun? That you can speak on camera.
Okay.
But you can speak about anything on camera. So what is fun?
Yeah, fun is fun. Fun is work. I like working. Yeah, wait. That is not work only, na? Because I don't treat it as work.
Yeah, so that you can't call it work. But dancing is fun.
Dancing is fun.
Dancing is
Meeting
fun.
people. I like to interact with people. I keep on meeting some new strangers and talk to them.
So you are a very social person.
I've not. I was not. I would say now a little better at it. And I like listening to stories. I like going movies.
Nice. What kind of movies do you like?
I like more realism cinema.
Like documentaries or
realistic cinema, like let's say Lapata Ladies.
Oh, I love Lapata
All We Imagine Is Light.
I've not watched that.
All We Imagine Is Light.
Kaun hai?
It won in Cannes. Yeah.
You know, I recently saw a very nice movie that was also featured at the Cannes. It's called The Second Wind. I don't know why I'm talking about it right now, but maybe take a look and I'll take a look at. So this was again, what is it called?
All We Imagine Is Light.
What is the summary of it?
It's about 3 women and their nuances and their stories of them being free in the world. And yeah, it's on that.
And The Second Wind is literally that. It's about women who are kind of like giving life another chance. And it's their second wind. So it's also very women oriented. Oh, beautiful.
No, I also love Lipstick Under Burqa.
I love that movie. So good. Oh, see, we should go watch a movie together.
But these kind of movies doesn't.
But you go to theaters anymore. I love going to theaters, you know, like, and I love like doing the whole popcorn and
like
the whole cinema.
I love Metro Indian so much.
Oh yeah, but you know what? They're re-releasing all these movies now. Do you know that? So actually, I like this is something I'll take you now because I know at least you and I have a good movie taste. We'll get along. Because I have people who I don't get along with, and then I'm only stuffing popcorn in my mouth. The manager.
She doesn't like going movies with me.
And now you have a substitute.
Oh God.
But only for movies, huh? Like I'm not taking away the manager part of it. She'll kill me right now. She'll be like, hey, podcast bhi nahi karenge abhi to.
Oh God.
But no, the fun thing is still work. I like what you said because again, you know, what you do is fun. For me, it would have been a very different answer.
I like writing.
You write?
Yeah, like I like going to cafe hoppings and then I write there. Oh, you know, there was this time when I used to just travel in locals and metro and just see people and just write about them.
Like observe how people watch a lot. मुझे बहुत मजा आता है in the sense just like you just kind of learn so much just by watching and observing, and that's when you need your alone time, you know, like when I'm at cafes, even at clubs. So are you like going out? Are you a clubbing person?
Depends on my people. If I'm going with good people, like it's very rare that I go, but when I'm going, I had a lot of fun.
So you go all out.
But it's very rare. Like I don't know when was the last time I went for clubbing.
You have a favorite club in Bombay?
No, it has always been like an invitation or a launch party or something like that.
Like a guest list pe chale gaye or
it's not like I am going particularly to have fun. It's like you're going there to meet people because you're invited.
And then if you're with your gang, then you end up having a great night anyway.
That's it.
It's essentially about the people
you're
with.
Outs. I like going to like Marines in the night, late night. Sometimes I ended up watching such funniest reels that I'm just laughing alone in my house and I realize, oh shit, I'm alone. What am I doing? But actually, part of them and I don't care. I just send my closest ones and I'm like, even if you're watching now, but you should know that I'm watching this.
This meme sharing thing though is a very bonding thing that happens, okay? Like we do it. Like, and it's like the randomest, funniest shit ever.
You know, but nobody, even out of my friend, they like what I get in my feed.
What is it?
Because it's just weird as...
Give me one example.
Yeah, it's very sometimes
like topic wise, it's just like crap.
कुछ भी आता है, कभी भी कुछ भी आता है. Like sometimes I'll get inspirational, sometimes out of nowhere कोई भी एक lady आएगी सामने नाचने लग जाएगी, कुछ भी करेगी, all of that.
Listen, there are like these funny dance ones that I've watched, but again, you know, this kind of thing does go again. People are enjoying it, so we are also resharing and sharing it. Now I'll send it to my friends and we'll have a great laugh. But okay, that content is it's harmless. It's not like opinion based. It's not biased. Like when I'm saying when people talk about relationships, have you seen those toxic relationship ones coming in where boys are giving girls gyan about how toxic men are?
Oh.
Yeah, you know, see, my feed is crap.
Oh, on that, I just gave this statement to my friend. I was like, I wish I was straight.
And I said, I wish I was gay.
I get to like girls then. I can actually be with girls. Like, I love girls.
I love girls too. And I'm straight, unfortunately.
Wait, on that note,
I had a bisexual guest here, Sonal Gyani. She's lovely. And we had this whole conversation about, I was like, I wish I was gay. I just want to be with women. And she's like, yeah, living with women is so much better than being with men. And then she's like, yeah. And then she was like, even gay men think the same way. I wish I wasn't gay and all. So here you've proved her point. Actually.
Yeah, I don't know. पता नहीं क्यों कहाँ मिलेंगे मेरे जैसे लड़के मुझे.
तुम्हारा एक्सपीरियंस अभी तो 1 मिनट एक ही मिनट और ये अभी मेरी मम्मी का भी आवाज आएगा पॉडकास्ट पे. ये क्या एक्सपीरियंस है कि ऐसे ही हो रहा है.
एक्सपीरियंस को मैं मेरे ग्रेव में लेके जाऊंगा और ऐसे सो जाऊंगा.
हाय ये मतलब
I won't let that experiences come out.
Experiences, at least we know experiences.
No, like not like experiences, like few things, and not like legit things, but you just know that how somebody is treating you. You just know how somebody is behaving, like a anybody on the streets or any men in your life.
Yeah,
that could be your
partner.
Not necessarily partner,
or just you're talking about anyone, like as a man you're saying.
Because I've heard a lot of things and I've seen a lot of things which make me feel like अरे यार
क्यों चाहिए ये?
हाँ मतलब
what about dating
at this
apps?
point I'll be like I'll marry myself.
बस हो गया ना. People are marrying their comforters, people are marrying a tree, people are marrying themselves.
I'm marrying myself this month. You'll get to know.
Am I getting an invite?
No. It's you'll get to know.
Achha, there is something that's going to be
coming. That's coming.
Coming out.
It's cooking.
Achha, it's cooking in the making. Chalo, at least now people know here कि कुछ तो हो रहा है. Do we have like a potential date or ऐसे कुछ बस अभी आ रहा है?
So August first week.
Is it like a अच्छा before अभी मुझे अभी पूछना है अभी now like अभी तो you've just put it on like ये कि अभी क्या कुछ बात ही नहीं. हाँ I was like what do I ask now, and I want to ask. I'm very like that, like it's like tell me now tell me what it is. So tell me off camera, okay? We want I think you will still not tell me off camera.
I'll tell you.
You tell me off camera. ठीक है. अच्छा, tell me a little bit of your dance style as well. I want to know because obviously it's Waacking.
Yeah.
That how did that, like why did you get into a particular form of dancing, or did that happen, or you just enjoyed it? Because I know whatever I've seen of Waacking, whatever I've learned from my research, and it's more about self-expression. It's not just a dance. It's more so about like expressing yourself and the freedom to be yourself. Yeah. And is that why you relate to it the most and enjoy it?
I did not know because initially, so I was into contemporary, semi-classical, and hip hop and all of that, and then after some point, I got bumped into this dancer on YouTube and also on the TV, which makes me got like, oh wow, such interesting stuff happening over here. No, so I started doing that, and after a point, it was just the arms for me, but then. Once I actually got into the style, like I started learning and knowing about the history of it and everything, I was like, it didn't feel like that it's new to me.
Very
why
interesting.
I'm saying that because it feels like there are a few things you have been doing that, it just you don't know if this is what it called. So it was not just the arms and the imagery part of it,
right?
But what you feel when you do it.
So it wasn't like a style you picked up. It was like you did it and then you figured out.
Yeah, it's the space which just gives you. It was giving me the space to be myself fully and authentically. Like from the style I got to know about queer. About
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not know about anything of that. Not even any terms. No terms. The terms I knew was the terms we have been using in our hometown.
Where we say like it was like, but lesbian, gay wasn't common. No, like you had like the local
just words. There's a guy, there's a male, female, and a transgender. Just that.
That's it.
In my head.
Got it.
And of course, genders are there, but I did not know about sexuality.
Right.
Yeah. So when I actually got into it, got the history and everything, which makes me rethink, but I was like, oh no, I can't be this. Because it's not just you speaking, it's the society speaking. It's the parents speaking, it's your what you have learned in your life,
Mhm.
how's your upbringing, everything is speaking that. And your ego also. Because you have been taught in a way that because you're a guy, you behave like one.
And you like girls, if you
Yeah.
do.
Even if you don't, you have to.
Have you ever dated a girl?
Yeah. So
She's like, yeah. And then there was a memory at the back of the head, and there was like, okay, coming back.
Come back. Take it
Come back.
Yeah. So it's just like there is a lot of way. Okay, it's like you are not letting the front person be. You are putting an imagery onto them and
Yeah.
you're shaping them in a way that the world accepts it in a way, and the world has been going. So
Yeah.
it's just the imagery. Imagery is something which has been going on in our life, that we have
Right.
been following the imagery of being a girl, being a guy, being a this, calling them that, all of these things. So initially it was just the things which was going on in my head, that okay, ye hai, wo hai. And then when Waacking came to my life, it just sort of gave me a lot of freedom. And through Waacking, I also met a lot of queer people. So I used to go, and still people used to like ask me, they would not ask me on my face, but like behind my back and all of that. Or even if they are asking my on my face, the first thing which to come out of my mouth was like, I'm heterosexual. I'll be like, and then after 2 minutes, I'll be like, okay, am I? Am I not? All of this. So it's almost like a feeling of you lying to yourself.
And it was also a reverse thing that happened, right? Like first you got exposed and then you were self introspecting.
Exactly. But at the same time, no, it's also about the choreography of your brain. So you choreograph certain things in your brain because you are scared to say that. You're scared
to acknowledge and accept that.
Yeah, so many things. Like
Yeah.
if somebody comes to me and they ask me certain questions,
Yeah.
if I have choreographed that question to answer, so I would always say that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. I know what you mean,
Yeah.
because it's just immediately like it'll just come out because
It's
you have
very
conditioned your brain, like you're
Yeah.
conditioned culturally within everything.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's so true.
So that was coming, and then after a point, there was questions and all of that. Then there are a few instances happened, which made me realized, and it's also put me out in a place where I was embarrassed and ashamed of it because I was not ready to take it, but people started knowing about it.
Yeah.
Because I did not make peace with it, if that makes sense. There was a lot of inner conflict. There was a lot of things going on, but that made me sort of that also put me into place where I went to a lot of stress, anxiety, depression. Depression nahi bolunga, that's a very big term to actually take that. Because I know the people those who have been into depression, how it is like.
Yeah.
So I would say a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and yeah. So I went to this solo trip, and then I met this guy. He was in my dorm only, and I think it was 2022 or 23 sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So he was from Russia, and I was this guy who used to not be social and talk to people and all of that. So they were all
Really?
foreigners. Yeah, foreigners.
Really? You are not social?
I wasn't.
हाँ मतलब वही मैं बोल रही हूँ. I always
It
thought like
changed.
you are this.
It changed. Now
Through
it
that
changed.
solo trip?
Yeah.
Tell me.
No, not through that solo trip. It changed through my life experiences and how I was. It's also about this now that you have to learn, because now
Adapt.
Yeah, because you're becoming a person where you have to meet people, where you have to
You're right.
to sort of learn to uh, do this and start being social and adapt this whole thing, and you sort of feel like, okay, even if I'm being myself in people,
It's okay.
it's not about it's okay, but it's like, is it something which you can, is it affecting you? No, it's actually making you feel good.
You're comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
And there is nothing like, am I taking back doing this because I'm having a fear of judgment? No.
Got it.
So it really helped me that way.
And where was this trip?
So this trip I did in 2022, I think, in Rishikesh. I went to Rishikesh.
I've been wanting to go. How? Okay.
So beautiful. So I was at that time 18, and something very bad happened in my life which made me into a space where I was just feeling numb. So there's this sort of phase where I was not having any loved feeling to do anything. Like I would not even feel like drinking coffee, because I would not feel like getting up also, like waking up, because there was no purpose behind it. I was like, kya hi karunga.
Got it.
So there was not love of doing anything.
Right.
So I decided to take a solo trip, which was a very out of nowhere decision. So that I met this guy, and we had a conversation on the first day, and then next day he's like, will you come with me on breakfast or something? So I went with him. We had breakfast. Next day we went out and we just, did
Sightseeing. Yeah.
and then we are sitting and the rain. It's raining.
Rain is pouring. Rain is raining, huh? Oh, look how shy. I can't. This is so.
He was
Okay.
like 34. He was like 30 plus something.
Older than me.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Huh.
I met him and we were just having conversation. He was talking about his life, and in his conversation, he just said it very casually, like, so I was dating this girl and everything. So I was like, okay. So he's like, yeah, but I'm bisexual, and I was like, wait a second. He just said it like that.
Yeah.
And then cut to, he countered me like, so are you also? I'm like, no, I'm heterosexual. I was like, okay.
And again, it just came out of your mouth because
Exactly.
Exactly.
But that put me into a place of, okay, you know what? Why? And then, of course, it was not the point that I started saying, oh, I'm this. No.
Right.
It
No.
took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of self-work, journaling, so many things, meeting new people, and then you find comfort people whom you share these kind of experiences, and they get excited about it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm so happy. And I'll be like, oh yeah, this is so sweet.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to, because somebody is being happy for you just because you're being yourself. Which is rare to feel, but it's so beautiful.
It's such a nice feeling.
Yeah.
It's such a warm feeling,
Yeah.
right? And it's the feeling where you're just like, you bond.
Yeah.
You bond.
Yeah. Because there is no fear of judgment. There is no layers. It's so transparent, everything is. And cut to the next thing is, I start to work on it and everything, and I started talking to my people, telling them, and then I started saying them that that's how I feel and this is why and they're so excited and happy. They get the gifts and everything.
This is so cute, and it was a journey. See, like it was like steps to getting there. It's not like suddenly, like which a lot of people kind of put so much pressure within themselves.
That's
also
what क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि it's so important to do that. It's not, I'm telling you. Like, you just have to make peace with your own self, with your inner self. And if you are being okay and you don't want to come out, that's not something just because you're seeing people coming out and talking about it and you feel that is fancy. No, they're only able to do it because they have worked on themselves. They have their families. They have some privilege to do that. Maybe you might not. You come from a place where you're not allowed to do that. It can be harmful for you. So don't do that just because you are in a pressure of doing that.
It's a very important point, and I'm glad you're saying this because this is going to help a lot of people.
हाँ, because क्या होता है ना कि उनको लगता है कि oh, this guy is coming out, this guy is saying, so I need to also say it because it's also about being trendy things. The fact, because अभी वही चल रहा है सबके दिमाग में.
वही है, we're all conditioned.
So everyone has their own journey and everyone has to shape it in a very different way. Because everyone has their different family, different place they come from, different beings. So it can't be same as,
it doesn't one shoe fits all kind of a thing.
Exactly.
Like not just because it is, then it is for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. And we're all unique, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't be Manish Poonam. I want to, talking about, because I just said your full name. I really want to emphasize on your last name because I know it's your mom's name.
Yeah.
And I really want you to speak a little bit about just her role in your life and,
I think
why is it so important for you to have
I think
that?
It just says a lot that I have added her name as my last name because I would have not been here if she was not there for me. Because it's not just about giving you support and all of that, but just to give you that a hope of you living the way you want to live and just make your life the way you want to make. And that trust she had from the start. In our entire family, nobody is artist. Nobody has been into this line. Nobody has even come to Mumbai. Nobody has seen all of that. Even if people wanted to do that, they've always been stopped by their parents and everything. And my mom used to have a lot of questions on why making him do this and that and this and that. But she was like, I'm not making him do. I'm not even giving him money for it, and he's just doing it by himself. So of course, me being a child, I need to prove a lot that she has the trust, because they also they also think about your security.
Yeah.
They also think about your
Stability,
future.
security, future.
Because उनको भी है ना कि मेरा बच्चा भूखा नहीं मरना
Right.
चाहिए. So
Right.
for them, I need to also prove them that okay, I can earn income, I can earn on myself, I can do a lot of things by my own self. So when I shifted to Bombay, that's why I was not asking for money.
Right.
I shifted on my own ways, on my own terms, on my own money, everything. And she still says about it, and she's like, and sometimes when my low time is going on, she's like, you know what, you have dreamt about this where you are right now. So you have your own answer to it. Like you don't know where you will be after some time because you have done everything by yourself
By
for
yourself.
yourself. But I think that I won't be able to do if I did not have the emotional support she gave me.
She let you be and she let you do what you wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes like that's like, see, I can so understand what you're saying, and that kind of support and selfless
Yeah.
love.
Because she has fought with my father for me, and she has fought with so many people for me when I could not. Now I can.
And you, so
And
that
now
you
I
get to live
fight
your
for
dreams.
everything. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Well, thank you, to your mom and every mom out there. I think that kind of love is just really
I think it's
difficult.
to every mom out there that I would just say don't think of the society first, think of your child first and be kind to them, because towards the end it was your choice to let him or her enter in this space.
Good job. I agree. And I
know?
think 100%. And I resonate so much with you because my mom, as we've spoken off camera as well, has been my best friend and my biggest supporter, right? Like everything that I can do right now, it was impossible. And as you said, she's fought with my dad as well, and like to so many people without me knowing. Sometimes I don't even know the battles that she's fighting on my end, like for me to be able to do just whatever the hell I want to, because she had all that she knows is she trusts me, okay, and she wants me to be happy. So I think
much love.
I love that, and I really appreciate and like love your mom for that as well, because that is, I think that's why you and I are probably here, sitting with each other and got to know each other. So I love that. Okay, now this is getting emotional. Wait, I'm going to ask you. We're going to end with something fun, but also I want I want one thing that you probably, again, no pressure, like it can be anything, right? But something that, two things, actually, not one thing. One that you'd like to give people a message out as, you, like Manish, what would you like to say to anyone who's watching you, anyone who sees you? And two, just one thing that you've never told anybody, because that has to be exclusive to you and me and the Juily Show. So these are two things, no pressure.
Never told to anybody.
No one. I'm telling you, I do due diligence and research.
Okay, first thing as a message, I would just say that I think we are all running somehow to find the inner self or the real self who we are.
Yeah.
And that's not something which is on our convenience. That's something which is on people's convenience, because everyone is doing that. So you are in that race of doing that. I think one thing which you really, really should work on is to be not harsh on yourself, but be easy on yourself and give your own mental health, emotional self a little time, a little ease, because we have our entire life pending and we can do so many things, but slow and steadily, and to taking care of your own close ones also and your own self also, your mental health and emotional health a lot. Because what happens is, in the pressure we sort of try to do a lot which is sometimes not in your hand to do in that time, just because there's a pressure, just because people are pushing you to do that, just because there's sort of a trend of doing that.
Yeah.
Even if it is about coming out to parents or coming out to people, or even if it is about you working, because I come from a place where I've been a workaholic person fully. But in that journey I lost myself, that I did
It's
not.
very important.
Yeah, because I could not enjoy nothingness. I could not enjoy, I'm just drinking coffee.
Just
so
like a slow pace, or like just doing
even if I'm
nothing.
drinking coffee, I'm not focusing on the coffee. I'm focusing on what else I'm doing, what is productive happening every minute. It's about that. And I think this puts you in a space where you somehow lose yourself, where you do not know that, because work is part of your life, not your entire
Not your entire life.
So I think that is one thing which I want to say, that uh, be mindful of your actions, of what you're doing in your life, and don't get influenced by people just because they're out there. You have your own journey and you will shape it in your own way. Just because somebody has done it or been doing it, that doesn't create a proof of this is the only way. Because इनकी लाइफ में अलग लोग हैं, अलग situations थी, अलग time था, उनकी journey अलग थी. तुम लोग की अलग है.
Make
So
your
find
own
your
story.
way. Make
है
your
ना?
own story.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I think I learned, like I was self-reflecting the whole time you were saying. I was like, yeah, like this is something I should be doing. This is very, because I worked in finance, or I've been a workaholic, and every minute like kya karna hai. So it's really important to slow down, and give yourself the time and love and space to enjoy the small little things in life, right? Like just having a cup of coffee. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm so impressed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So you're going to blush now. Yeah, it's time to impress me. What am I asking for? You know this.
Song.
Yeah, song. Come on. 2 lines.
तू जो झूले प्यार से आराम से मर जाऊं आजा चंदा बाहों में तुझ में ही दिन खो जाऊं मैं तेरे प्यार में खो जाऊं
Oh my gosh.
सैया हीरे मोती मैं ना चाहूं मैं तो चाहूं संगम तेरा मैं ना जानूं तू भी जाने तू है मेरी मैं हूँ तेरा तू है मेरी मैं हूँ तेरा.
Oh my gosh. This is getting added now, Manish singer as well. And now the next time you sing this song for anybody else, I'm going to catch hold of you and come behind you. Ki this was my dedication.
So sorry to all the singers, but I'm not getting the jobs. No.
Lovely. Anyway, मेरे लिए तो गाओगे ना ये कभी भी. Done?
I just did.
और कितनी भी बार. Come on. इतना तो कर ही सकते हो. Well, thank you so much, Manish. I had such a blast. I hope you had.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It didn't feel like we were meeting for the first time.
Right? Like I was like, this is the first time that I hadn't even spoken to you before the show. So this was really nice, and I'm so happy that I just now have another friend that I can call.
Of course.
And go to movies with, and I'm really, really happy to know your. क्या तुम इधर आके दिखा रहे हो मैं यहाँ पे बोल रही हूँ. Now what you're going to do is, now you're going to look at the camera again, and you're going to talk about subscribing to the Juily Show.
So what is it? Okay, guys. Let's come back to the real deal. So you have to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have liked this podcast, keep coming on the Juily Show, because you're gonna get more such good conversations like this.
Thank you so much. I need to give you a hug.
This was such a beautiful thing.